You're live. Okay, we're live over here on
Okay,
YouTube,
come on over to
everybody.
YouTube and I'm going to fix this. So,
And so you're gonna fix it. We're live on YouTube this is, 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Edie's putting it on TikTok where to find us. I see if folks coming over. Hey, hey, okay, there's Jared and Rachel and Christy and Sarah and Fuzzy Bear
oops, my butt was hanging out again, huh?
and Ramona
And we got to fix that.
and Sandra and Deborah. Hey, hello everybody. And Deborah and Wesley and Jordan and Edie getting all together. Chrissy, okay, I changed my name and pick on here. Okay, hello everybody. Over from TikTok. So,
I got my
Edie,
cough, guys.
yeah, Edie's getting situated over there. She's gonna keep the TikTok. You can see if you're still on TikTok too. She's getting the camera ready on TikTok. So folks coming on there know that we're over here now. Over from TikTok. I emailed you guys a picture. Oh, okay. So, so I wanted to say, well, you're getting situated. There's a place in Pittsburgh called Fifth Conservatory, which plants and they have flower shows. So if you all know Billy Porter from Kinky Boots and from Pose, Billy Porter is here from Pittsburgh, and so the Fifth Conservatory did this flower show inspired by Billy Porter, where they got the students in the Kappa High School, which is a school for the arts, and at Carnegie Mellon University fashion department. And what they did was create all these models, drag drag queen models, and they either made their gowns and clothes out of fabric or they made their gowns and clothes out of plants. And so they've got them all over the flower show at Fifth Conservatory, and explaining what they did. And it was all inspired by Billy Porter. And he was over there for the grand opening. And they have his quotes there about being an icon. And that's the thing. I mean, he grew up trans in Pittsburgh and had a difficult childhood, right? Because of coming out. But and here he is. He got a Tony Award. He got a Grammy from doing Kinky Boots. And if you've all seen Pose, if you haven't seen Pose, it's on. I have to find out from Edie if it's on Netflix or Hulu, or if somebody here knows what it is. Great show. I just loved it. We were watching it for a long time. So he's very inspirational. And that's what the whole exhibit is about at Fifth Conservatory. Is, he says finding your be an icon. Be an icon. Be be that role model that people can follow and know that they can aspire to greatness, and aspiring to greatness, you can be that greatness, win your Tony Award, or it's about, not being afraid, not growing up and being afraid of who you are, but coming out and being who you are and shining for the world. So it's really, really fun. And I went to see the exhibit 2 or 3 times. And each time I see something different there.
Morning,
Yeah.
everybody.
Time Billy Porter Pose. Was that on Netflix or Hulu or what? Do you remember?
I think it's Netflix.
I think so too.
So anyway, I want to make sure that none of you worry about me. I know some of you can hear my cough that I have. It has to do with like a post-nasal drainage kind of thing that is just choking the crap out of me. So I am fine. I'm fine. You'll have to forgive me if every once in a while I get up and go to try to clear it out. It happens about every 5 years or so. This comes on me, and I don't know where. I've had every test you can have, and that's it. So thank you. Good morning, Gail. How you doing? Long time, old friend. It's good to see you. Thank you, everybody who's joining us. Is there any need for us to say hi? I'm Edie.
I'm Judy,
And
together
together we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
Every Saturday and Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, we come on over here to YouTube. So if you happen to be over there on TikTok right now and you can hear me, then come on over here to YouTube. And in that way, So what we're trying to do with our YouTube is, for any of you that aren't aware, is we're trying to grow so that we can eventually monetize. With monetization, that means that eventually I'll be able to get a small little check from YouTube. And we all know we all like a small little check. So if you can, when you watch our videos, please watch. Make sure you share them with your friends. Make sure you type something in the comments. All these things help the algorithm. So right now, because I don't ask for much, I only ask for a little, is I see 8 thumbs up. Can you please, there's 19 people right there. Can you please click on that thumbs up so we can bring those numbers up so that you talk to knows, okay, there's, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Chrissy. There we go. It's 11. Come on, a couple more. Click on that thumbs up. Click on that thumbs up. And then let's get talking about something that we need to talk about. Good morning, Destin.
So Corbett Queen is here. Said it's nice to have a fun live to distract me this morning. I have to go to my second partner's funeral today,
Ah,
and the day is gonna be hard. And
hey,
yeah,
really
it's just,
sorry, that you have to go through that. But that's what a lot of people use us for, is not for funerals, but for getting up and cheering up. And
right,
I
because
mean,
we
it's
need.
amazing how, they find all the happiness that we can give them out of this and everything. So,
Mhm.
Gail, what's happening down there in Weirton, West Virginia? I know it's got to be happening down there because Weirton, West Virginia. Oh, I used to go to, um, what do you call those? The Greek festival in
Oh
West
yeah.
Virginia. And right now we're having a Greek festival not too far from our house right
Uh
now,
huh.
and it is tempting. A little later on, I might ride down there and get me a little order to go
Yeah.
because they fixed this lamb in this like a tomato sauce, and the
Mhm.
lamb just, you don't even have to have teeth. I mean, I'm fortunate enough I have a few, but you don't have to have teeth for this lamb. You put it in there and it
It
just
just falls
just
off the
rolls.
bone.
They're in the bones. It's just
No
all
bones.
cooked.
It's just all cooked. It's
Yeah,
just
with,
tender. That
yes,
tender.
tender, with tomatoes and like green peppers, and just good. And then they make mashed potatoes and stuff. It's a nice. I might do it just for one, as a support of their. Not that I'm not hungry or nothing. Just support. Let's see. It's always happening there. So let's see. You want to click on and see who? Absolutely. I was in the hospital for 6 freaking hours, but I'm here because I need y'all.
Oh,
Oh, thank you
yeah.
very much. Boy, hopefully you're okay and everything's fine now. Let's see.
Yeah,
One spot of good news, though. I get to find out the baby's sex on Monday. All right. So here's what I can look forward to see if him, her, or them.
oh, ultrasound.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
that's fantastic.
Very
You wanna
good. We're going to click on a button here so we can see who everybody is on here and give you a shout
so
out.
if you haven't typed anything, can you please type something in the, yeah, we need for you to type something because there's much more people in here than is showing on that list. Wonder why.
Yeah.
But I'll
So
just
you
say
say
it anyway.
hi.
Hey Chrissy, hey COVID, hey
Co-
Dustin, hey Gail, hey Jared, hey Pam, hey Wesley. So wonder
Yeah.
if you go over there on top of that thing, does it do anything? No.
Uh-uh. No.
So let's see what we're going to talk about now.
Live chat. Well, let's see what else you're writing here. So let's make sure. Just filled the bird feeder to enjoy with my coffee with the rainbow grannies. Good. Grandma Mona here. You two stop down here. This is Gail. We'll take you to the local Greek restaurant.
Ah, yeah. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
We don't know. We probably have a Greek restaurant around here. I just
Oh,
never.
we have a lot of Greek
Oh,
restaurants
remember
around
that one
here.
time you took
Yeah.
me and we got yogurt with honey on it? Remember that was really
Ah,
really good.
yeah. I got a kitty cat playing with my foot over here. Hope it doesn't. Okay, it's who
Hey, morning, Grandma Moda.
I have name picked out. Raven Wisteria for a girl, Alexander Xander Michael for a boy, and if they end up changing it later, then they'll be perfectly fine too.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I
Yeah,
know somebody just had a little boy and they named him Xander, and so
yeah.
it's a beautiful little name.
Yeah, Christy says me, Sweetie Marie. Okay, change my
Oh
name on
yeah,
here. And Disney is here. Time for coffee refill.
that's it.
we in West, we have a Polish restaurant here. I mean, we got. I mean, as far as ethnic restaurants, we got a gazillion of them in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Is it time to open up again?
No, but I wonder what's in here. It's still soft.
It's soft, so it's not a book.
No,
It doesn't say where it's from.
no.
Is it dangerous opening
But
it
it
on
says
live?
it's to Rainbow Granny.
Okay.
Hey, oh my goodness, I forgot to say this while we was on TikTok.
What's that?
I want to thank Becca. Remember, Becca sent me that really nice postcard.
Yeah.
So, Becca, if you happen to be here or wherever, if you're on our TikTok or whatever, make sure that can you write in there, join us on YouTube. So
Sure.
anybody that happens to be still over on the TikTok, tell all the people over there, say come to the YouTube, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. Let's see. I remember the cute Hungarian restaurant I went to when I lived in New Hampshire. Best lemon squares. I love lemon squares. Where's my water bottle? Somebody needs a little squirt. Somebody needs a squirt. Look, he's looking at me like, how dare you? He squinted his eyes at me like, don't you bring that water bottle up here at me. Let's see, Sandra. Edie, I told Judy I emailed a picture. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra, do
Yeah.
you know you don't sleep all night neither, huh? I'll get up in the middle of the night and I take my phone into the bathroom and I check out my heated seat.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my phone and I see where Sandra been writing all kind of messages all through the night. And it's like, that Sandra girl, she don't sleep neither.
Uh-huh.
You know? But I appreciate it. It's so nice to have somebody to write and talk to in the night. Oh, I make lemon bars so good. I love lemon bars. That's another reason to go to the Greek festival.
Yeah.
They always have so many baked goods. You know?
Yeah.
They have that big room full of baked goods.
Yeah.
I hope they take like Venmo. They probably do nowadays.
Probably.
You're so silly.
I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. I'm trying to read this at the same time, and it's like needing 2 ears to do
That's
2
okay.
things.
You got two ears. She needs 2 ears. Let's see. Oh, look,
So
everybody
it's
else
like-
loves lemon bars too.
Yeah. So Wesley said that his husband is Polish, and Corvid Queen saying, I remember the cute Hungarian bakery I went to when I lived in New Hampshire. The best lemon squares and blueberry tarts I've ever had.
Mm.
We're having lemon bars at our wedding.
Oh.
Wow. So what is about lemon bars? That's
I
really
love
neat.
lemon bars.
And
I should probably just go get me enough of them to just sit down and eat myself into a coma this afternoon. Take a nice long
baklava.
nap.
Yeah, I like baklava.
That's a little bit too sweet right now,
Oh.
but I do like it. But I could probably only have one piece of it.
Wesley's husband just brought him his coffee. That's so
Oh,
nice.
Wesley, he's such a sweetie.
Does he like to stay and listen to this too, or does he just know that this is your thing in the morning and like you just have a nice, morning with the Rainbow Grannies?
Coffee and a kiss. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Here you go. Just to be close to you, girl. For a moment,
My specialty
baby.
with baked goods is the family apple pie recipe. It's been passed down,
Ooh.
I think, for 6 generations. Get out.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Oh, Wesley told
But
his
you know
husband to
what, though,
subscribe.
COVID, the only way we can
COVID.
truly...
Corbin. Yeah, I'm looking
Oh,
too.
I
I know
thought it was
Corbin
COVID.
is tough. Do you get that a lot?
The only way I can tell you if it's really, truly worth having for 6 generations is if I test it. Now, I can't remember where you said you were from, but I think it's about time for a road trip. And a road trip for 6 generations worth of apple pie is worthy of gassing up the Prius and off we go.
Yeah.
I told him to subscribe. Aw. Yes, let's see.
And Pam asked us something. What is our favorite chore or what's our least favorite chore? Because yours was laundry, which I think you didn't like to do. I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
see if I
don't
can
like to
scroll
do
up
that.
a little bit.
But
No,
I
I
did
can't
some
do
this week. I tried. I
it.
did try. I put in
Yeah,
a
you
couple
did.
loads.
Yeah, you did.
And that basket that's down there right now, is that stuff needs washed?
No, the basket down there is clean. I put your last load. I'm having trouble here. I put your last load in the wash, so it needs to go in the dryer. I
Let's
was trying
see.
to scroll up to see, Pam, but it's not as easy on here as it is on TikTok.
She's
So
making it really hard to see.
yeah, so ask your question again if you want to know,
Yeah,
because
if
I
you
can't. There is a scroll bar to do it, but it's not working well for me. So
yeah. Let's see. So we got to talk about something because we're going to make
hey,
people bored out of their brain. We got 19 people right now in here, and we got 16 thumbs up. So we need a few more thumbs up in order to make us all happy. So then
yeah,
we got to figure out something to entertain you guys. So
right. I live in Texas, but I was born and raised in New Hampshire. So the recipe in the New England apple pie, but it is New
ah,
England apple pie, but with some secret ingredients methods used.
hmm,
Sarah,
hmm.
crap, my laundry's in the dryer.
Oh my goodness. Mine was too. Well, yeah, yesterday I run it through and let's see, I do laundry, but I am not allowed to fold. It's not being about allowed to fold. Judy asked me because I bought this huge laundry bag, right? And and she asked me what to do with her stuff, like with my stuff after she washed it. And I told her just put it back in that big laundry bag and we'll just drag it back upstairs because I'm not really good at that folded stuff, you know. I mean, and she organizes it nice, but I always unorganize it because I just can't figure out what I want to wear.
Mhm.
Edie, don't scoop the litter box either. Hey, come on. Why you want to tell all the secrets? I would if I have to, but I'm lucky enough that right now I don't have to. I've got bad shoulders.
Oh, Pam, it's you. I think you had asked us a question about, and I saw the thing about laundry, which is why we started talking about laundry. Yeah, so it's for you, Pam, whether the Underhill to ask your question again. So, so let's see. I never asked Michael to do.
He never
I never
lets.
let Michael do my laundry.
I let Judy
Yeah.
do mine because she
Mhm.
doesn't put them in the dryer. Crystal makes the best monkey bread. Ooh, I like monkey bread too.
So what is
Yeah,
monkey bread? I don't know what
it's
monkey
like
bread is.
it's like balls and it's all in a bread thing and it's got caramel and cinnamon and it's
Oh,
almost like a
okay.
cinnamon roll, but it's all packed into the little round balls. You can tear them off.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. I think I remember you got one. You bought one for us once.
It's nice when somebody
Yeah.
makes them and they're fresh out the oven with with
Yeah.
coffee.
Uh huh.
Fresh out the oven with coffee. Boy, that's I mean, Gail and Crystal, they're a nice couple, nice older couple from down in we're in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Could always make that for us and maybe invite us down sometime.
There you go.
That would be real nice. We could actually do a live from their house on How's Your Monkey Balls. That's what we can name it. How's Your Monkey Balls? Oh, monkey bread. I'm sorry. You don't scoop litter box neither. Do you have a cat that needs scooped? Let's see. We are driving through Pittsburgh in September.
What
What
are
are
some
some of the
spots
spots
we
we
should
should
visit?
visit?
Oh,
Well, good Lord, there's lots of them. Lots of them. You know where I haven't
Panera's in
got.
Monroeville to meet the Rainbow Grannies
That's
for
right. If you go
coffee.
to Panera's in Monroeville and message us, we'll come and have coffee and a piece of bread or something.
Yeah. Oh,
You know where we only went past it one time, and I really want to go there right now. Is that place in Pittsburgh where it's got the water that comes down the steps?
yeah.
It's on the north,
Downtown.
isn't that on
Oh.
the north side or something? I mean, I don't know because I've only seen it like one time where
Mm-hmm.
the water and you can play in it.
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a place in
Ah.
Pittsburgh. We should ask somebody. And I saw it
Yeah.
one time, and the water comes down the steps, and people like sit there and play in it and everything. And
Yeah.
being that it's like 90 something degrees, I thought, boy, that'd be a nice place to just go sit and get my feet all wet.
Yeah, so all depending on what you like. A few unique things in Pittsburgh. If you like museums, like natural history museums, go see the dinosaurs because we got real dinosaur bones. This is a
Yeah.
huge thing in Pittsburgh. And then you'll see little dinosaur sculptures all over Pittsburgh too. It's a huge thing.
Yeah, the real
Um,
dinosaurs is really nice to see.
yeah, I mean these are the real bones and I mean it's gotten huge. It was a place that all they took all the school kids to
Well,
it
it all
every year.
depends on
Yeah.
where you're coming from too.
Hmm.
Like one of my favorite places to eat in Pittsburgh is that redfin bluefin. Now I know it doesn't have like really bunch of fancy stuff, but I like the pound of the boiled shrimp, and it's
Hmm.
up on this huge deck that sits out over top of the water, and down below it is the rowing cruise. So they got them ones that have like them big boats that have like 10 people rowing, and they're
Yeah.
practicing up and down through the rivers there. That to me is one of my favorite places to eat.
And you're gonna be in Pittsburgh for a while. Go on the Gateway Cruise.
Yes, I
There are
like
a
that.
bunch of them. They've got a dinner gateway cruise. They've got a gateway cruise nighttime. They've got music ones.
I
They've
would
got
take that
ones.
one
Yeah,
too that you get to go through the dam, the lock
yeah.
in the dam.
I was
Because
gonna
if
say
you've
that.
never been through a lock in a dam before, that is
That's
pretty
really
cool
interesting.
to go in
Yeah.
there and feel the boat go down. You don't really feel it, but you can see it like watching the edges. And then they take you through the
Mhm.
gate, and then you just ride on, and then coming back through. It's really cool.
We did the gateway cruise dinner for Edie's 60th birthday, and then what
Yeah,
was really cool there, we did a dinner there, and then they had the dance floor, and we were out dancing, and it's all our women friends or all lesbian couples, right?
yeah.
All out there dancing. We saw um like teenagers and like college age students with their families there. They were gay couples going out and dancing, and it was
Right.
like wow. Because I of course felt a little inhibited, like oh, are we really gonna do this? And here we go doing it. And then I thought it's like there's so many gay people
Well, she
with their
also
straight families
also there
out
was a
there
lot of straight couples, older couples,
dance. And
and
yeah,
but you could tell like some of them the men didn't want to dance and the ladies wanted to dance so bad that
yeah,
eventually they just got up and kind of danced with us
just
too, and it was
right,
really nice.
right. Do the Gateway Clipper. That's a
Definitely.
definite.
And I saw where Gail wrote the aviator. The aviary is one of my favorite
Yeah,
spots too.
yeah.
Absolutely love it. Make sure when you go into the aviary. Now this is inside tip from the Rainbow Grannies.
Okay.
Make sure you pay that little bit of extra to get the cup of the nectar. So when you can go in that one room and feed
It's,
the, because they've changed
and
it
I
now. It used to
yeah,
be you could pay right there, and but now you got to make that decision when you first go in.
right.
Buy it if it's
Laura Kent.
possible.
Mhm.
Get yourself two, because
Yeah.
I loved it that much. You get that little cup of nectar, you hook it on your hand, and you go in that room, and the lorikeets fly down, and they sit on your fingers, and they eat the nectar, and they'll like
Mm,
land on your hat and stuff. They try to not let them land everywhere, but it's wonderful.
and if you get pooped on, they give you a button saying that
Yes,
I
I
got
got
pooped
pooped
on.
on at the
Hmm.
aviary.
Hmm.
Hmm. I
And
had one, and I wore it with pride forever, and I lost it. So
yeah, and definitely check. Oh, and there'll be like a also pay extra to go in the auditorium where there'll be a show because there'll be a
yes.
show and they got the birds,
Yeah, fly right
flying
through, and they
flying right
vroom,
through.
right on. I mean, these we're talking big
Yeah.
birds,
Hmm.
like hawks and stuff, just vroom, right over your head. It's so neat to see. Just absolutely
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
And how about that one thing that you did where you get on that machine and you lay
Oh
down on it
yeah.
and you put the
That's
big glasses on and you fly, and it allows you to
yeah.
fly over this city. You're
Right.
it's a
The
virtual.
right virtual flying machine. Do that too. I loved it. I want to go back to do that some more.
Oh heck
Yeah, it's
yeah.
really good.
That's a
So,
good time.
and check out the penguins and be there for the penguin show when they talk about penguins and keep an eye out for Stanley.
Speaking of Stanley. That's Stanley.
Mm.
He's a lover
Stanley,
boy.
Stanley, man, he's
Stanley,
the oldest penguin there.
I
He's
think
old as dirt,
Stanley
and
is
he's still making
probably
babies.
personally responsible for about 75% of the penguins in the Pittsburgh population. If you did DNA and made him pay fish support, he should have to pay fish support. That's Stanley, because Stanley be out there making the babies. One day we went to the aviary, and Stanley was over in the corner making the babies, right? Making the baby penguins. He was working it, right? And they was all lined up, like me next, Stanley, me next. Remember?
Oh yeah,
It was
oh
like the
yeah,
penguin march. It's like
oh
me
yeah.
next, and like as soon as he get done with that one, she'd march on away, and another one throw herself down, and Stanley take care of business.
There we go. So there were three big things to do in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
also got to tell you, this is kind of funny too. We went to the Pittsburgh Zoo has a penguin march, and yeah, Stanley the stud, isn't that the truth? So Pittsburgh Zoo has a penguin march, And we went one day and it was a little chilly out. So I got this hat. I know you don't, it's hard for you to believe, but I got a lot of unusual hats. I got this hat that's a penguin. And it hangs down and I wear it's got things over the ears and then I wear it in the winter, keeps you nice. It's got a big beak on it and stuff. And we get to the penguin, we get to the good zoo or to the zoo, and the lady looks at us and she says, I'm sorry. Oh, because it wasn't cold enough. Remember, the
Yeah.
penguin march has been canceled because it's
not-
too warm for the penguins. And I looked at that lady. This was funny as hell. And I told her, I says, what? Now I'm going to look stupid wearing this penguin hat.
I didn't even know there was a penguin march.
I had no idea there was a penguin march. That was just my hat that I happened to be wearing. She
So
felt
that's
so
about-
bad.
Okay, so that's about 4 or 5 things we talked about, right? The restaurant is called,
Redfish Blue.
okay, the Gateway Clipper,
Love it.
the aviary,
Yep.
the zoo,
Yep. Museum.
the museum to
With
see the
the
dinosaurs. So
dinosaurs.
that's 5 big things to do in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, those are ones that we really
And of
like.
course, number 6 is contact the Rainbow Grannies and meet us at Panera's for
Yeah,
for
you know
coffee.
where else I'd like to go? I mean, if we can fit it in sometime, Crave-On's. Crave-On's ice cream on the
Yeah.
on the south or the Strip District.
Yeah.
It's up a little higher. This is an ice cream store that has been like forever, and it's got like the old fashioned soda machines and all that kind of stuff, and
Mhm.
a real honest to God ice cream. You know that ice cream that when you're eating it, it's got little tiny ice chunks through it because it's like real. It's the real
Yeah.
deal.
Right. And then while you're there, then in
Morning,
the strip
Karen.
district, the strip district isn't the strip district. The strip
Could
district
be.
is, yeah, the strip, the strip district is where all the, like the warehouses are where they pick up, um, and how do you describe it?
I don't know, but
The
it's just
truckers
a,
go there to drop off all the supplies and stuff. And so you walk through the strip district. It's really interesting because if you like shopping, all kinds of stores to shop at, clothing stores, your Pittsburgh gear stores, your cheese
oh
stores,
yeah,
your
Andy
restaurants.
Warhol,
Yeah.
the Andy Warhol
Oh
Museum.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice too.
Yeah. If you like museums, you probably can get some kind of pass so that you can go to the Andy Warhol Museum and the Dinosaur Museum and the Science Museum.
I didn't like
you
that
know?
one museum. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I know as Rainbow Granny, I'm supposed to like not say what I don't really like, but I
Mm.
just really didn't like that the Mattress Factory Museum.
Mm.
The only thing that was pretty neat was they had penises hanging from the ceiling in the one room, and
Artwork.
it was a little overwhelming, to see about 40 penises hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, at
Yeah.
least it took me a little while to
Dude.
realize what they were. It was like, what the hell is that hanging from the ceiling?
It's kind of like installation art there, and some of it
Is
you're
it?
just gonna love, and some of it you're gonna like. I was so glad we didn't take my dad that day.
Oh my God. It was like, why are there penises hanging from the ceiling?
Oh,
So-
look at this! Disney saying I definitely need to jump over the pond, even if it's just to get to meet the Rainbow Grannies. Well, yeah.
Thank you.
But so yeah, I really want to talk up the Andy Warhol Museum because I was trying to think, well, what are some gay spots in Pittsburgh? And because the bars, there aren't that many gay bars anymore or whatever. But yeah, the Andy Warhol Museum's a big deal. You get to see all his art and
Sit on the
they
couch.
circulate
You
all
get
the
to sit
time.
on that couch there as you go into the place and get your picture taken on the same couch that Andy
Uh-huh.
sat on.
And my
And-
my absolutely favorite room in the Andy Warhol Museum is the cloud room. There are these like cellophane pillows that are just floating in the room, and I could just stay there. You don't like that? That's so funny for me. It's so soothing and meditative. I could just like stay there all day and calm down. I want to. That's a good
Okay.
thing I know because that's what I was going to make. I was going to make that here. I'm going to turn one of our rooms into the cellophane cloud room.
Okay.
But I guess
You could do that anyway. Hey, I want to thank you all for joining us, following us, and watching our YouTube. Make sure you're sharing this with any of your friends. Make sure you're watching it because I told you this before, and I'm going to tell you again. What we're looking for is watch hours. We need watch hours. We need to boost that watch hours. So watch our videos. They're only about 8 minutes long or whatever. You can give up 8 minutes for the Rainbow Grannies. I also want to let you know that anything that we talk about, like say our coffee or pride or books or anything like
Yeah.
that, usually there's affiliate links left in the description in any of our videos so that you have the opportunity to order any of it. And we all know how that works, right?
You know,
Let's
I
see.
tease my fiance because she still hasn't visited a gay bar or watched a drag show. I tease her.
And she's a bad lesbian.
So I think so. Where is it where we have?
Oh, wait. I
Yeah.
gotta say this.
Yeah.
This is really, really bad. I don't think that makes her a bad lesbian. Do you know what I heard makes you a bad lesbian? Long fingernails. I heard long fingernails make you a bad lesbian. That's what I heard. What'd you hear?
I heard that you can tell that you're in the house of a lesbian if you see all the rings on the nightstand.
I don't know about all that. Oh, hit the thumbs up. Definitely hit the thumbs up. Ouch. I know, Saunders. That's what I heard. See, we're sharing those little inside tips with those who aren't. So, you know, that, wow.
Ouch.
You know,
Anyway, yeah.
I mean that is something nice. It's giving us a chance to share with the community that isn't aware of what makes a good one and what makes a bad one. You know, like I don't really know very many gay men, but there's got to be things that make them a good gay man and a bad gay man. I'm scared to find out though. But if any of you gay men that happen to be watching right now, could you type it in the comments? What makes a good gay man and a bad gay man? Because I mean, we got to kind of keep it clean. Let's see.
She wanted to get her nails done for the wedding, and
Oh
I
my
had to
God.
explain that's a bad idea. Girl says I've lost a few rings in my day.
Oh my God. You need a metal detector. Oh my God. That would be so fun to go down to the gay bar with a big old metal detector to the lesbian bar and just walk around pointing it at everybody's crotch.
I think too many people have been doing that, and that's why they closed them down.
They're done a metal detector.
You can't find us now.
They walk up to her and she starts going beep 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 beep. Say, you want to go home with me? You know, and then just carry one of them knapsack things on your shoulder. So when you get all that metal, you can like take it down to the local pawn shop and cash it in.
Yeah.
Look up and see something really fancy. Say, did this belong to your grandma? It's an awful beautiful ring. Did you know? or bend it a little bit. Say, oh, cheap. So what else is going on, guys?
What about lipstick lesbian? What must have a lot of lipsticks instead of nails? And the thing is, I was going to stay away from this, Wesley, but like, make the bad lesbian wearing lipstick too. You gotta wipe that lipstick off.
Oh, that's what she told me. I don't know anything about that, but Judy did tell me though that, and I guess this is the stuff we're saving for the YouTube channel, is that you shouldn't
you just want to stay away from anything that's going to give you an infection.
Right. You shouldn't have relations with someone that has lipstick or chapstick or any of that kind of stuff on there.
Chapstick won't give you an infection.
No, I don't know.
But lipstick might not anymore.
Don't that sound like the voice of
experience?
That sound like the voice of experience, huh? Chapstick won't give you an infection.
I think we got to find out with lipstick what they're made of now. Maybe they've made them safe now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, now they make everything not tested on animals though. Mm-hmm. Or they are. Maybe you should get the kind that's tested on animals, and that way it's not dangerous.
Who did you offend, Wesley? I mean, we're on YouTube and not TikTok.
Oh, did you offend somebody, Wesley?
No, maybe because I said something about lipstick, but I don't think you offended anybody.
Oh, you didn't offend nobody, Wesley. You're fine. You're fine. Wait. If you did, I guess the only way we can make this better is probably to spank you. Mm-hmm. And you ain't been spanked till you've been spanked by the rainbow granny. Let's see, lipstick lesbian tested, lesbian approved. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I think we should be able to do the commercial too.
Yeah, you do it. I'll film you, okay?
With them big chapsticks. This is my chapstick, my lipstick.
Chapstick, lip gloss, and lipstick are for the upper lip only. The shea butters and coconut oil based lipsticks are safe.
These all sound like the voices of
She
experience.
does, she said.
Oh my
It's from
goodness.
her
You are so
fiancé
well
knows.
rounded.
Well, my hobby.
Hmm. Definitely well rounded. Make sure you're sharing this. Make sure you're watching it, liking it, commenting it. If you aren't in here commenting and haven't at least said good morning, Rainbow Granny, then shame on you. At least go ahead and write something in the comments because that at least helps us with the algorithm. Let's see.
Yeah.
Drop the merchandise. Still waiting for y'all to. Okay, yeah. So we need to
Okay.
make our own brand of chapstick.
There you go.
You know, because there are
Mhm.
people that make chapstick, and
Mhm.
but we want to make sure it's something really good.
Mhm.
You know, I wouldn't want to put my name on just your ordinary wax-based chapstick. I can't wear chapstick. It makes me feel like I got a bag on my head. Let's see. Oh, for makeup brands that don't test on animals, I know. What's that?
NYX and ELF, Hard Candy, Wet and Wild,
Wow.
and Safia Nygaard's brand are cruelty-free.
Okay.
Okay.
I posted it in my Facebook feed. Sound good. Let's see. Now we need Rainbow Granny lipstick. Let's see. Make it rainbow colors.
That's right.
Oh my God, it could be mood kind. You know how you put it on, and if
It's
you're
mood.
feeling really, it changes. Like you know, it's like if I'm feeling really hot, then it turns like blue or pink, or if I'm feeling grumpy and cold, you know, it
I
turns
know to
dark
stay away
blue.
from you.
People know.
So we don't have paper. I want to write that stuff down.
What's that?
I want to write those makeup brands.
Do you want me to get you paper? We
Yeah,
gotta
why
make
don't
sure
you
my
do that?
butt don't hang out when I get up.
But we gotta hurry. Maybe I
gotta
gotta
hurry
take a
about what?
picture because it's gonna screen up and then I won't have it anymore. So Corbett, if you can write that list again, because I want to write that list down.
Here you go, honey. Here's a paper plate, the pen.
Oh, good. Oh, wow, you were fast.
Hey, you guys keep her company while I go to him.
NYX. I need a better pen. This one doesn't write. Oh my God. ELF. I'm like, thank you. I'm like etching into this paper plate. ELF, hard candy. So Corbin, are these like makeup that like drag queens will wear too, or what? Because this is a great list. Wait and Wild, what a name! Safia Nygaard. All these pens don't work. How can that be? Nygaard. So let me also give you my book review of the day. So, we're on a good upbeat today with all this good stuff, but we know also across the country is all these like bad news coming around for laws against the LGBT community. And so I just want to give everybody, hope and inspiration and positive things to think about. This is a book by Edie Windsor. And if you all know Edie Windsor, we met her wife, Judith, on TikTok. And it was really cool because it's Judith and Edie and with Judy and Edie. So Edie Windsor, she was the one who went to court and got same-sex marriage supported by the Supreme Court. And that's how we all, all these people have been together 20 and 30 years, have now saying, well, I've been legally married for 5 years. I've been legally married for 3 years, right? Her book is not just about the court case she did. She is a one hot, funny woman. She had passed away, of course, recently, but her book, it's like reading Pulp Fiction. So it's a biographical story about Edie Windsor, but trust me, it is like Pulp Fiction. You get to hear about all the sleeping around that the gay community did, when it was all on the down low. And this is full of pictures. I mean, we're getting from somebody who was like out in the 50s, when you had to be out in secret, keeping it secret from her family. I mean, it's amazing for someone who got gay, same-sex marriage passed in the U.S. to think that she would one time had to be closeted to her family. Look at these pictures, black and white pictures, and then you go into color pictures, Pulp Fiction, sexy as hell. This is a great book to read. So this is my book report for today. I'm going to keep showing these pictures in here. So if you don't know the history, of how we got same-sex marriage passed in the U.S., get this book and find out. Look at this. You see, even in a wheelchair and all this, we got hot couples having a good time. A good time doesn't just begin and end when you're in your 20s or 30s. Here's also the gay male couple. This is one of the guys who got same-sex marriage passed in the U.S., and then this is Edie Windsor. Great book. It is sexy. I can't keep saying it's like reading Pulp Fiction. It is sexy and then it's informative all at the same time. It was a page turner. I couldn't stop reading, and Edie Edie probably doesn't know. If I read to Edie, it helped for her to sleep like a bedtime story. But I read one page and then I fall asleep. Here, I could not put the book down. Yeah, I could not put the book down. This is a great book. So I was telling that we met a wife on TikTok. Yeah,
Edie and Judy. That was just unbelievable, and that she was nice enough to reach out to us and send that book. And it was when we hadn't even been on TikTok that long when she first came along and sent us that.
So we have also, okay, they're talking about the different brands of makeup.
Oh,
and some that are cheap, colorful. The brushes are great too. So that was some of the ones that Corbin Queen talked about. Jeffree Star products are expensive, but apparently those are ones also. It's the book in your bio. The book, I'm gonna put the link to the book in the description when we're done today. So all the books that I give a book report on, I always find them where you can give a direct link, and you can find them then in print, an ebook, an audio book if they have an audio. So whatever way you like, if you like to read or if you like to listen to a book.
You'll miss the name of the book.
Oh.
I'm currently reading Becoming Nicole, the story of an American family journey as the child transitions.
Okay, I'm going to read that in. The book is called A Wild and Precious Life. A Wild and Precious Life, Edie Windsor.
So I don't know how many of you got to see the movie, but they actually did a movie on her, and right?
Remember? Yeah, on Edie?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes, because I believe so, a long time ago. It had to do with her partner not getting her.
Right. It's Edie's partner passed away, and Edie couldn't get her inheritance like she should have as a spouse.
Right.
Right.
And so they had a movie of it and everything too. We should look it up.
Yeah.
How many pens does Grandma have that don't work?
Part of it, I guess.
Oh, it's the shiny side of the paper plate.
So Becoming Nicole, I heard of that book. So it was good. Because yeah, I've heard of that book. I'm going to get that. I'm going to read that too.
Look at him.
Becoming Nicole.
Do you think he's mad at me when he looks at me like that? Look at him.
He's like,
he looks at me like, I wish you would squirt me with that bottle. Look at him. What do you think?
He said, you won't squirt. There you go. Edie uses the squirt bottle to get the kitty cat off the table. So what's the name of the movie? Well, that's even harder now. I barely can remember that we watched the movie.
Yes. We're going to have to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't remember. But it was good. That other one we really like too, or I like, is Cloudburst.
Yeah.
I like that Cloudburst movie, I mean, it gives you a chance to be so emotional, and thank you very much, everybody that's watching and thumbs up and stuff. It's so sweet of you. And
yeah, so Cloudburst is that's with Dukakis in it, right? Cloudburst is these two, it's a couple, lesbian couple, very old, and I think one of them was in a nursing home, and so a partner breaks her out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, movie. And then it's the travel together, and It's just beautiful. It's a
So
beautiful film.
some hospitals are still not recognizing gay couples as kin slash immediate family, and they can't be with their loved ones without papers. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So when
And
I was in another relationship prior to Judy, and I was having a surgery, and the nurse was nice enough to come in and look at us, and she said, "So you guys are sisters, right?" And I'm like, and she
it's
says, "You're sisters, right?" And it's like, "Yeah." Because she must have been able to look at us and tell
right. No, to a
that
couple, and
that we weren't
that's why you could stay with her.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, and then on the flip side, there's Edie was
Edie and Thea, that's it. A long engagement is the time.
okay.
Yes, a long engagement. That's it.
I
I
remember.
love
Hey,
it.
I remember that. All
Edie and Thea,
right.
right? And so her first wife was Thea, and her second wife is Judy, and that's who wrote this book. Crystal and I have been
Yeah.
together 20 years. It scares me. At some point, I may. Hey, Pittsburgh Hills. Wait a minute, Gail. Did you ever legally get married in these 20 years, or you just still living together? You still living in sin? Hey, let's see. I
Yeah.
ask.
I
Oh,
was asked
read
so
it.
many questions at the hospital. What gender were you assigned at birth? What are your pronouns?
Oh my.
And so, well, but that's kind of good, isn't it? That's kind of good thing. I mean, just like when you fill out
Well,
information
this
now and
is
they
where I
ask,
oh my. Yes,
oh,
20 years of living together.
oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay. We are
okay,
married. Okay. Okay. Then everything's fine. As long as you're married and
yeah,
the paperwork's all taken care of, I think it would be fine. Let's see.
right.
My concern is that the doctors can deny care
Here
here
in
in
Ohio,
Ohio.
really?
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah. So
wow.
we're going to have to check that movie out again because it's been a long
Mhm,
time since we
mhm.
watched it.
Yeah, we can do that. And
So
the,
this reminds me when we were just talking about that movie,
mhm,
Cloudburst.
yeah.
I have a friend, Georgia, that we've been friends since forever, right? And she told me the other day she went to visit a friend of ours from way back. Well, that
Yeah.
friend's husband had been very, very sick, and they put him in a nursing home that was like right up the road from the woman's
Mhm,
house. I mean,
mhm.
just right up the road. But she didn't want him in the nursing home. It's just that he already had was like paralyzed, and he
Yeah.
just had some extra health issues. But she had been taking care of him all these years
Uh huh.
that she went to the nursing home. Now listen to this. Now this is straight love for you, because love is love. She went to the nursing home. She took her own wheelchair from home, went up to the nursing home, throwed his butt in that wheelchair, and wheeled him all the way home down the road. Took him, took him home, and never said goodbye, kissed my butt or nothing. I'm out of
Never
here.
did that.
It's good.
Wow. Wow.
Hmm. We get married in September. Congratulations, Sarah. Woo is coming on.
It's coming
Michael and
soon.
I watch Spoiler Alert. I don't know what that
Well,
is.
you have to see that. And in the hospital thought my daughter was my girlfriend, and they didn't let her in ICU when I didn't even know who I was or what was going on. I was completely disoriented.
Oh.
Yeah, so
See,
that's
so that's
just
what they did. They kept her girlfriend or they kept her daughter out thinking see, see that I guess you got to show up with
yeah.
paperwork now. I'd have to
Yeah.
bring our marriage certificate, you know?
Well, this should help. It should help. The straight world who not allied but just think don't care. They got to find out how this affects everybody now. It affects everybody. Anybody could be in that situation, right? Because now they're looking out for who's gay and let's deny them their rights. They're going to assume anybody is.
Right. There's a
There you
message from
go.
your daughter. Do you think you need to
Okay.
check it?
She probably forgot that we're doing TikTok
Oh,
live
we
or
only have
YouTube live. She probably
yeah.
forgot.
Well, we only have about 12 more minutes. We're going to be
Yeah.
on here. Please, please, please don't make me beg, beg, beg. Watch the videos. Watch the videos. Help me get those hours. Share these videos with all your friends, family, loved ones. You never know who might just like it. Share it on your YouTube or on your Facebook or your Instagram, so that just maybe you just never know who might say, oh my God, I never heard of them Rainbow Grannies before. I like them, and help us get them watch hours because that's where we're trying to go, is with them watch hours.
So Sandra, we're gonna be doing the.
Oh yeah, Sinead
Yeah.
O'Connor.
Hmm.
Yes, very sad. I saw where Sinead, it was just like so many of us suffered from all kind of like mental illness, um, that she had struggled for a good while. You know, she struggled. So thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, it is sad to see
Yeah.
her gone.
Hmm. Next Saturday I won't be on my stepmom memorial services. Then I'm sorry about that, Sarah.
I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
Weirton is wonderful to you. Many job is so good, or your job is so good to you. I love Weirton, very kind people. That's good. Well, you know what though? I mean, I think I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think depending on how you are, I think almost, oh, I should say almost, every community has its pluses, you know,
Hmm.
because you didn't go in there trying to, like, you know, I don't know, rearrange their world, date their wife, or nothing like that. As long as you don't
Hmm.
try to go in there and date their wife, because, you know, you take one of them married ladies and bring them over to the house, next thing you know, everybody's mad. I'm joking. I'm joking here.
So we haven't seen the movie. Spoiler alert. So
Did you,
we'll
you
look
wrote it
that up.
down?
No, I'm going to. So yeah, I haven't heard about it. So we'll have to look that up. Spoiler alert.
Her son killed himself. Oh, that's
And you should
terrible.
do. Yeah, and you should do storybook reading, and then we can use them in our classroom.
Which classroom? Where do you teach at?
Ooh.
Because there's so many of them. These definitely books are definitely on the banned book list, you know, because they actually may use the word lesbian, you know?
Not banned in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So maybe we need to come up with a book more on the, you know, the pluses and minuses of being a lesbian.
Okay.
Did any of the gay men share any of those? Like, no, that's okay, because I probably shouldn't know it. You know, it's probably something we should know, you know. Don't have beans. That's the same thing for us though. Don't eat beans before
Don't you
you
being before?
maybe you should put Beano in your condom case.
Put Beano in what?
In your condom case.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
put
get it
Beano.
all right.
There we go. Put Beano in your condom case.
Let's see, an
And
honest guy. That's what you want, huh? Is an honest guy? Those are hard to find, aren't they? Maybe not. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Sinead O'Connor wanted to die with her son. I know. I saw where he committed suicide. Yes. Yes, that was sad. There needs to be more kids'
kids books
books.
like my shadow
Shadow
is
is
pink.
pink.
Ooh,
Oh,
is that a book?
that sounds nice. My shadow is pink. Sinead, let's
Oh,
see. I'm in administration, but we love live readings to our kiddos. Oh, that's nice, Sarah.
what age kiddos? And yeah, we gotta make up some stories too.
I got to
You
make
know, we
sure
gotta
that we
write some
realize
stories.
that they all realize, because we're getting ready to go off. So I got
Okay.
to make sure that they realize how much we appreciate them. Because,
Yeah.
and for everybody that takes and goes later on this week or whatever and sits and watches one of these lives, we appreciate it too, because it actually shows up as numbers of watching our lives and viewer counts and count hours and stuff. And I can't believe that YouTube would want us to make 4,000 watch hours. And
Before they
I don't know how
monetize.
many hours you think 4,000 is, but I'm gonna tell you,
It's a lot of hours.
it's a lot of hours with the YouTube. The way they calculate the hours, even though we're all sitting here, like there's 16 of us or so sitting here right now watching this. We've all
Mhm.
sat here for an hour and watching it. YouTube don't count it like that. You would think they would say, wow, that's 16 hours, you know? Nope. We'll be lucky if it is like 0.5.
Yeah. It is hard. So okay, so the thing to get these books down. So my shadow is pink is by Scott Stewart. I have to look that up because we gotta get that for
Yeah,
a
Gina's
grandbaby
gonna,
too.
let's see.
I'm
Do
always
they calculate the shorts? No. No, they don't calculate. They don't calculate them as what the shorts do, and the shorts do really well. Some of them, the shorts help show people that don't know about the rainbow grannies. They pop up on your live on your feeds. So when people see our shorts, they get a chance to say, "Oh wow, they're funny, boy, they're cute," or whatever, and it might bring them over to actually see one of our real videos. So that's what those count as. No, they don't. Even though there's some of them, I think that last one, that one had 3,000 views, a short.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't count as our watch
Wow.
hours,
Wow.
unless the only way they would count is honestly, I think it said we had to have 3 million within a 90-day period or something like that. 3 million watch hours in a night if we use shorts.
Oh yeah, it was just yeah,
Let's see,
something
Judy,
crazy.
have you written a book about the LGBT story?
No, I've written plays. I've had plays produced, like being love stories and that sort of thing. I've had those produced or I've had them done at readings.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
actually done some of them that are pretty risque. It's really hard to believe that Judy, little wholesome Judy, would possibly be that risque. But I'm telling you, she's that freak come out at night. The freak come out at
One
night.
of them, one of them had been it posted on YouTube. The reading of it is posted on YouTube. I
Yeah,
should go find that, huh? I was surprised.
yeah,
I didn't know. Because they did it during the pandemic, that they did it live on Facebook, but then they saved them as YouTube. But these were readings of the play.
yeah. So you're gonna go
I
get
gotta
it
put.
and add it to the link here
Yeah,
so
I
that
could do that, huh?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that people can go find it
Yeah,
and they can listen to it. That would be nice. This
yeah.
one, this sweet ones, you gotta look out for. Oh, okay. Let's see. You never know. It's always the sweet, quiet ones. Isn't that the truth? They think I'm the bad one just because I like to talk a lot.
What are you talking about?
Who's a goody goody?
Oh,
Yep, they do. They think I'm the one, but we all know. Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys don't even, you can't even believe it. So we're
yeah.
down to 9 people watching us right now. I want to thank you all very much.
For
Whoever
hanging in
hung
there
in
with us
there.
and having fun with us and all
Yep.
this back. But this was nice. It's just so intimate,
Hmm.
conversation we get to have and sharing neat stuff. Yeah, these are
Yes.
mugs that somebody
Hopefully,
sent us.
yeah, these came from Army Vet,
Yeah.
but hopefully we didn't say anything that like was bad and made everybody feel any awkward way or anything like that. If so, I want to apologize. I also want to tell you, make sure you do something nice this week. Be nice, do something nice. Because it really, I mean, it shocked me when that guy yesterday or the day before did pay it forward for me and my daughter to get that popcorn.
Hmm.
I was so shocked that somebody did this that I was just like, no, I'm okay. No, I'm okay because I don't need nothing free. I'm fine. But my daughter was like, Mom, he wanted to pay it forward,
Hmm.
allow him to do it. And it's like, isn't that the truth? You don't, I don't know. She thought, did you think he wanted something in return? No, that's the
No.
last thing I thought he wanted. I mean, really, it never even crossed my mind.
No.
That wasn't even in my,
No.
I never. But to think that he just took it out and it wasn't no cheap popcorn, the large container of that Pittsburgh popcorn, flavored popcorn from that's no cheap deal. I mean, I bet you he paid at least between 8 and 10
Hmm.
for that little bag of popcorn.
Hmm.
So that was very nice of him. So make sure you do something nice, even if it's just like I said, hold the door for somebody, open up the door, let somebody in.
Hmm.
Um, when you're
Yeah.
driving in traffic,
Oh
let
yeah.
that
Let
car
somebody
get
come in.
in.
Yeah.
Honestly, it
Yeah.
takes 2 seconds, if that. And boy, does it make somebody else feel better. Because remember how that mad feeling you get when you're driving
And
and
somebody
somebody
cuts you
cuts
off.
you off and
Ah,
don't let you in, and you carry that little piece of pissed off for
for
what?
quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, a good
Yeah.
10 minutes or so,
Yeah.
especially once you get on the phone and you call your daughter and say, you ain't gonna believe this. Somebody cut me off. But anyway, that you can get rid of something that if you just like do something real nice,
Hmm.
that little bit of joy that it gave somebody by you letting them through, it's just
Hmm.
such a good
Hmm.
feeling, and you forget all about it and life goes on.
Okay, gotta head downstairs now. Let's hope I don't lose my balance. Nearly 7 months along now, so I'm a bit front heavy.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, that's
take
right.
it
You're going to be having the
easy.
baby here pretty soon.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Corbin.
yeah, and yeah, Disney, it costs nothing to be nice.
That's
That's
right.
right. Okay, so everybody, we'll be back. What's today? Saturday. That means we get to come back tomorrow.
I don't know, but I got to make sure you subscribe and got to make sure you ring that bell. Ring that bell so that each and every time we put up a
A video.
video, it'll send you a notification, you know? And I want to thank all the moderators that have been
Yep.
here with us and helped us. And Becky, hey, are you Becky? Becca? Anyway, I don't know if you are, but if you are Becca, thank you so much for the postcard that you sent this week. It warmed my heart like you couldn't even imagine. You know, to actually to get a postcard from somebody.
And we
You can
want
ring
ring
my
my
bell.
bell, ring my bell.
Hey, I'm a
I'm gonna
ring
go run and
your
get that postcard, okay?
bell. Okay, hell, ring your bell, ring your bell. Ding, I can ring your bell. Ring your bell. Let's see. So yes, definitely. See you tomorrow. There's nothing else we got going on. I see the sun is coming out. The rain clouds are moving by, so it's going to be a hot one. Judy's running to get something right now, so we want to hang in here just for long enough for her to get to see that. I not only do I need to have a great day, you guys need to have a great day. I am so glad you were able to come in here and hang out with us.
We got this wonderful postcard, completely unexpected in our mailbox, in Wilmerding. You are beautiful. You are an inspiration to so very many. Please don't ever change. You are so appreciated for all you do. Stay wonderful. Much love from the middle of Michigan. Love, Becca. Thank you. You know what? This warmed up our day.
Yeah, it
I
did.
just, I couldn't wait to. I didn't even tell Edie we got it. I heard home and popped it as a surprise. I wanted to call her on the phone right away, right? And said, just listen to this. Just listen to this.
It was very nice.
Because of course I couldn't wait to read it. I had to read it as soon as
And
I got it.
Sandra, I'm waiting. I'm gonna leave the baby alligator upstairs for a little while, and I'm waiting. You know, I want to thank you all so much. I mean, I hate to go, but
But I
we'll
think,
be back tomorrow. We'll be back
yeah, we'll
tomorrow.
be back
We'll be
tomorrow.
back tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
I gotta run in there and shut off the TikTok.
All right. See everybody. See you tomorrow.